You know, a lot of people, like including myself, waited for that moment. I said it to you last year. I said,
Yeah.
"Oh, I'll wait till about summertime. Oh, I'll wait till about Christmas." And here we are in the new year, man, in February, and we got them.
Yep. Yeah, bro, that price is ridiculous.
Go
So,
back.
when the prices go down, that normally means that something new is coming up, right? Something new is coming up. Let's go. Oh,
Yeah.
here we are again.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
And it's freezing.
It is cold, man. Let's not act like it's warm just because the sun is out. It is
Yeah.
really brick.
Yeah, the sun is very deceiving for this.
Right now, for sure.
Yeah, because it's cold.
What's up, Juan?
What up, baby? What's going on, man?
Chilling, man. Good to be out again.
Absolutely. You got El Cuy and E-Man on Pilots and Pirates, baby.
What's
coming
going on,
at
yeah?
you.
What's
Gonna
going
be a quick one. There's really no topic. It's more about the Goggles 2.
Yeah, we're excited. Excited.
Absolutely.
Well, I'm excited.
I'm super excited because I've had the V2s for a minute. I've been wanting to get the Goggles 2, and we got them.
Yeah, I'm so happy about it, man. They came yesterday.
Yesterday.
Yeah, they
Yep.
arrived yesterday, and I finally got them in my paws today. And really, really different. There's a huge difference from the goggles.
There is.
The V2,
There
for
is.
sure.
And I know most of you know
So
that
cool.
they're super sale. They're on super sale. They're right now going for $449 on Amazon, the 2, and the Integras are $349.
Yeah.
So it's a bargain. They went down like fucking $200.
You know, a lot of people, like including myself, waited for that moment. I said it to you last year. I
Same.
said,
Yeah.
"Oh, I'll wait till about summertime. Oh, I'll wait till about Christmas." And here we are in the new year, man, in February, and we got them.
Yep. Yeah, bro, that price is ridiculous.
Go
So,
back.
when the prices go down, that normally means that something new is coming up. Right? Something new is coming up. So, but the main reason I made the move was because I'm pretty sure that once the new stuff comes out, it's not going to be backwards compatible with everything. So they're probably going to try and eliminate the V2s and the V1s so we could all switch to 2s and Tegras and whatever's coming out next.
Yeah.
But listen, initial thoughts, they're amazing, man. Even with the Vistas, they're really good. There's a few features that I really love on the actual flying part, like when you're getting away from your comfort zone of signal, let's say, you get an amber box around the entire picture, which was pretty dope because I was like, oh, and I looked
Cool.
down and I was
Cool.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. So that's a nice feature. For the Mac users, I did the update yesterday. So I was able to update my goggles with the Consumer Series DJ Assistant 2.
Yeah, you got to talk about that because a lot of people are having issues with this thing,
Yeah,
too.
so the goggles go on the Consumer Series. And the Vistas, they stay on the FPV
series.
series. Yeah, they stay on the FPV series. So, and it works on the Mac with no problem. I'll tell you this, when I plugged in my Vista to the Consumer Series, because I was like, oh, okay, it worked on the goggles, that did not work. And immediately I had to switch. What are your thoughts?
So my thoughts upon opening the box, and thank you very much for assisting me with, the firmware and stuff.
Got
and
you,
just,
Bobby.
yeah, for sure.
Got you, bro.
It was really nice to be able to grab them from you and then go right to the car and bind them. It wasn't as easy as first because, like you had mentioned, you had to switch over to FPV series.
Yep.
Right, in order for it to bind. So I was having a little issue because, my things are messed up. I don't have a switch on the Vistas. There's a little reset button on the Vistas, and a couple of my Vistas don't have that, so I have to use a little in order to get it.
The little tweezers.
But,
tweezers on the metal.
Yeah, but after a couple hoops, my frown turned upside down, and I'm super grateful. My thoughts, initial thoughts are, it's super crisp. It's very clear. And it takes some getting used to because they're fresh into my eyes, and I still got to work out the kinks, man.
Dude, so last night, E-Man hits me up and he says to me, am I going to update my goggles? You going to do it? I'm like, yeah, I'll update them. Update your quads. That's all I said. He's like, you sure, bro? I'm like, yeah, just update them because I already did it. They work perfectly on mine. We'll be all right. So about an hour later, he hits me up. He's like, updated all 4 of them. And I was like, oh, no. Because now if it doesn't work at the park, he's not going to be able to fly tomorrow. So we arrive at the park, and he tries to bind them, and they're not binding. And immediately, this addict went into full depression mode of, it's over. Here's where the tricky part came in that I forgot to mention to him when I walked in. Well, when I pulled in. You have to go on status, upper right corner. It's going to say DJI Avata, DJI, whatever it is. You have to switch to the FPV mode. Otherwise, it will not bind. It will not bind to the air units or Vistas. So that's a key part so you don't struggle, because he was here pissed off and I was setting up my stuff. So I wasn't really paying attention to what was going on until he was like, nope, this one doesn't work either.
All right,
all right. Let me freeze for a second.
Chill. But on my behalf, it was just like, you know, I'm fresh opening
Of
the box.
course.
It's like you had a little time spent with them and stuff like that. And this is going to happen to other people out there who are watching this as well.
This is why we make these videos. So this shit doesn't happen to you.
Or if it does.
Or if it does, you're like, oh, here it is. This is what happened. You know, and it's simple. I'm not going to go through a million loops. I'm not going to go through a million things of this and that specs. You guys could find that shit on your own online. What we're going to talk about are the things that nobody else talks about.
Yeah, for sure.
That's what we're going to talk about how it looks. It looks amazing.
It looks good.
I spoke to Fly High about it, and he is convinced that the penetration in the V2s is better. And it makes sense because the V2s have 4 antennas that are omnidirectional versus these Goggles 2 that have 2 patches and 2 omnidirectional. So it does make sense. That I'm yet to test that out, but Fly High is a man that's been in the game for a really long time, and I trust what he says.
Credible source, absolutely.
Absolutely, I trust what he says. So if he's saying that, it's because this man has tested it, you know? But my initial thoughts are, these goggles are amazing. Definitely takes a little bit of getting used to with the eyes.
Absolutely, man.
Definitely. Another cool option for people that wear glasses like myself. I don't have a high prescription, so I could pull it off of just taking the glasses off, but the diopters already come involved, and you just twist the little knobbies and you sharpen up the vision, which is amazing.
You got to give it up to them for that one.
Absolutely. That's
know?
a really good feature, man. That's amazing. That's amazing.
I'm sure there's a lot of great features we don't even know yet, you know.
Absolutely.
But a lot of people like to shun and disrespect the name, you know, the triple letter company that we love and support, man, the standard business, you know. But yo, these guys are not only raising the bar, they have superseded our expectations with the clarity, visibility, the penetration.
Absolutely,
the length.
Yeah.
Like, well, the reason I got mine is because yo, my V2s kept shutting off on me.
Oh, that's a bad fucking thing.
Power recycling, and it wasn't the battery, because I switched the batteries to new batteries, man. I was just wondering, is this like time? Is it the end? Which is why it made it a clear shot for me to upgrade.
I think it is the end, bro, honestly. Like, there's still going to be, listen, there's always going to be newcomers that are looking to not spend a lot of money, and they will, because the Vistas, as long as you don't update them, they're going to work perfectly with the Goggles V2, you know?
Yeah.
But I don't know how much longer they're going to make the Vistas. That's the key. They might keep on making them. We don't know.
Upgrading the Vistas too, you think?
Yeah, like, because RunCam took over the program, so it could be that they're gonna be able to continue it.
Yeah, we like RunCam on this side.
Listen, just to touch on what you said about the 3-letter company, DJI,
Yeah.
and I'm going to touch on it because they are the OGs. They are the originators of the digital technology. Not Cadix, not RunCam, not WalkSnail, none of these people. Or HD0. When you are the originator, okay, and I'll use another example, like Team Black Sheep and Crossfire, it's the gold standard. It's not by choice. It's what's tested and proven.
Facts.
And people know it works. And you know why? And I say this all the time. It's because in the professional world, where they're carrying $100,000 camera packages on drones, they use Crossfire and DJI. They do not use WalkSnail. They do not use ELRS. And it could be as good as you want, but there will always be glitches. There will always be glitches. Not to say that there's no glitches with DJI and Black Sheep, but they are tested and proven. Right? We're not doubting their abilities. No, I know that when DJI puts out a product, it's going to be good, same as Black Sheep. But when ELRS came out and everybody and their mother started making that receiver, there was tons of problems. There wasn't a lot of information. You couldn't find videos, you know? That's why the gold standard is Crossfire and DJI. Nothing against Cadix, because I love their Vistas, I love their cameras, but I'm not going to try WalkSnail because I firmly believe that at some point, WalkSnail will phase out.
What do you think?
Yeah, what do you think? Same thing. HD0 maybe not, because it's Fat Shark and it's completely different. But I feel Cadix at one point, DJI will absorb them or make them go out of business because they started a war trying to reverse engineer their technology.
Yeah.
And DJI is the shark of the FPV
industry.
of the industry. Absolutely,
much.
of the industry.
Yeah, I wanted to go back and say, when you say gold standard, that means industry.
Yes, thank you.
5-star gold standard,
Yep.
the industry.
The
people are
industry.
putting you to work.
Yep. What you see on commercials, in movies, the Kia commercial, the Honda commercial, the freaking
Ford commercials, all of them.
all the commercials, people that are doing Netflix and Hulu, all those cameras, and I'll mention them by name: the Zismos, the Beverly Hill Aerials,
Yep.
the Lightcraft, the Wild Rabbit, DJI,
DJI.
Crossfire. That's what they're using. They're not using ELRS. They're not using Walk Snail. DJI.
Yeah, and
Team
even
Black Sheep.
even some of your local heroes, your hometown heroes, people that have been doing this for a very long time, they use the industry standards.
Yeah, bro. I don't have. Somebody asked the other day, about Tracer. Is Tracer just as good, just as much? Probably. It's a Team Black Sheep thing. I'm pretty sure it's damn good, but it's not Crossfire.
Right.
You know?
Going back to DJI with their new product, and here we are with the Goggles 2. Excited
Very.
to talk about it.
Absolutely.
And we love everybody that came by.
Everybody.
They say what's up, right?
Yes, sir.
So we gonna tell them, oh yeah, to all our family members and friends, all the pilots and pirates that tuned in and stopped by to say hi. What's up, y'all? Peace. I hope you like this one, man. Check it out. Goggles 2.
Boom. And we out.